So this coronavirus is hitting a lot of people in the pocket.
Small businesses especially.
Yeah, small businesses,
Yeah.
big time. Fortunately, Mark Cruz. Cruiser.
Wow.
He's at
Rochdale legend.
Bank of Queensland, Windsor, and they've been absolutely superb with me. Really looked after the whole repayment, so the loans, they've frozen them. Credit card interest is going to be delayed.
Wow.
So look, we've been fortunate in my respect, but I would probably urge anyone with a small business or anyone who needs financial help to get yourself to Bank of Queensland, Windsor. Go and see Cruiser.
Give him a shout.
Yeah.
Tough times ahead. It's probably only going to get worse, so the faster the better. Probably.
Yeah. Sooner you get in there and see him, get yourself set up. I think it's probably going to be for the best. So yeah, Mark Cruz, Bank of Queensland, Windsor. Get yourself in and get sorted.
100%.
Look after yourself.
This is not just a dream, it's a wet dream of orgasmic proportions that belongs in a different galaxy altogether.
Hello and welcome to the Subs Bench quiz number 1. We've decided with this exile that we've been forced to have that all our episodes are going to be done virtual like this, but we might as well also get a little bit of fun involved. So the four of us are going to take part in a quiz tonight that our guest is going to host. Our guest for the night is Craig Geerssen. It's Geerssen because we're in Australia. If we're in Holland, it would be Geerssen. That's correct.
Correct.
But we're going to call you Chinga anyway. I think that's what everyone in Brisbane knows you by.
Yeah, not many people know my name. I can tell you a good story about that. You remember years ago, I don't know, many years ago, you used to have to sign the team card. And I was in the dressing room with the guy, Dave Harris, is the assistant coach at Strikers. We'll sign the team sheet and he sees this name, Craig Geerssen. He goes, who the fuck's this bloke? Because he knew. Is King not playing tonight?
I've gone through the same thing since I moved to Brisbane, mate.
Absolutely no idea that was my real name.
Yeah.
And he played with me for like half a season.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, yeah, that's me. So
Yeah.
Don't people call you Dustin, Just?
Well, yeah, it went from Justin to Dusty to Dustin to God knows what, and it's all because of Matt Boyd. So thanks, Boydo. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, that's it. They just stick with people. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, some people just sticks. I've had that since primary school.
People I'd played with or people I'd known for 3-4 years at East who didn't know what my name was. It was fine by me. It suited me fine. It's good.
I just started Brazilian, like Brazilian.
Yeah. That's it.
Well, you'll be taking over a little bit into the I suppose the recording and taking over the quiz running. Nabby, you've been quiet so far. It's not like you. How's this situation affected you? What you've been up to?
I've lost about 10 kilos from the gym, obviously. So, yeah, a bit dev about that.
I thought you were looking a bit slimmer, mate.
Yeah, no good, lads. No good at all.
I think I've put about 10 on.
Yeah, fuck. Other than that, just been watching Sunderland Until I Die, which I'm sure you've seen, Benny.
Yeah.
I watched it in the first 5 hours it came out, mate. I binge watched. It's what I will say, but I'm assuming most of you have watched it now.
Yeah.
It's a difficult watch for me, like in particular being from the northeast, being from Sunderland, and because you know what it means to the people. And I think one good thing that they have done in both series, they've obviously followed a handful of supporters, and you get, look, let's not beat around the bush. They've handpicked who they've done, so that the general public would think, well, how sad are they? But for all their sad, these are the life and soul of a football club. These are the people who spend their money. They follow them up and down the country, and it hurts them. So when you see things like at the end, I think there's an older woman and she says, "Why is it never us celebrating?" It actually it hurts a little bit. So it's a good series, but it's a difficult watch for someone like me.
Sounds like our time at East, Tom.
Always the bridesmaids.
That's not far from the truth, eh? Hey, we won Silver Boot.
One girl's getting relegated.
That's true.
Didn't get relegated.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. Try being a Leeds
Yeah.
fan, Benny. I know how you feel, mate. It's all good. Be back.
Hey, what about Liverpool's at the moment? Far out.
Honestly, who gives a flying fuck about Liverpool?
Hey, pipe down
The
there.
ETC, long-suffering Leeds supporters about to get promoted and they're
That's it.
taking it away.
So what have we
That's
got?
awesome.
We got 2 Leeds. We got a Liverpool. What are you, Dusty?
I'd rather not say.
Oh, here we
You
go.
don't have to now.
He's a gooner.
I've been an
Oh.
Arsenal fan since I was a young boy.
You're kind of in purgatory at the minute. Nothing good, nothing bad. Like
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, you'll think it's bad, but then you're
No,
looking at Leeds
getting
and
worse.
Sunderland, and you think actually it's not too bad.
At least we
Oh.
at least we didn't look like winning anything this year. So
Or for
Yes.
the last 12.
yeah, same as always. On the fence for me. To be honest, I became an Arsenal fan because of Thierry Henry, and that was probably the
down-
only
it's
reason
been-
why.
Been
Since-
downhill ever since.
Yeah, since Thierry
Yeah,
left. I mean, I was a big Cesc Fabregas fan, but then he left as well. Then came back, won a title at Chelsea. So, yeah, it's not going well for me. But I
Van
still
Persie?
support him. I'm still on the bandwagon,
It's the dusty curse, isn't it? It's like Rochdale have been hit with a dusty curse.
pretty much.
We've been
Oh,
smashed. We've been
100%.
smashed by the Dusty curse.
Yeah, hard.
I mean, what? I lost to pride, coronavirus. What else?
Draw to Sunny
You,
Coast.
you drew a fire.
Yeah, and about 3 own goals scored
That wasn't
in 2
that
games.
wasn't my fault.
How did you draw
Wait.
a fire? How on earth did you draw a fire?
Wait,
They were
Chinga,
good,
Well,
Chinga.
TC was in goal.
Yeah. Fuck.
and he had
I had-
11 of their players plus one of ours trying to shoot
I
past
had
it.
probably one of the best own goals ever scored against me.
Top bins. Top bin.
bin.
Jimmy Bullard would be proud, the Bulldog.
I don't
I could
actually.
get a game for fire. That's how bad they are.
I don't know if you watched the QPL, Chinga.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how far I can get points, mate.
But they are the worst team I've ever seen in my life.
I
Well,
agree.
I
But,
played
like,
for
they're
the
not-
Capricorn Cougars.
To be fair, they weren't too bad. They play on that shitty pitch too. But Tobes, Jason Tobin, he shelved one from about half a metre out. Could have gone. He probably could have just side-footed it out. And anyway, he belted it top bins. It was
He made sure it was went in the back of the net. He
It
had
was one
a,
of the best finishes you've
I think
ever
he had
seen.
some of the kitty money on them double chance or something. I think, I don't know.
Yeah, because Fire were paying decent money, so investigate that shit.
Well, they would have been paying 25s easy.
If not, yeah.
I'm not a
What
betting
did he-
man. I wouldn't know.
I'm not a betting man either, so I'm not too sure.
Yeah. Just to remind everyone that betting on games is not allowed. And,
Yeah, it's not.
nobody in this league does it.
No,
So,
exactly not.
Dusty, how have you been affected by the virus? Obviously, we're missing football. Anything else that has developed?
To be honest, not too badly. I mean, like it's horrible to see what's going on, but it hasn't affected myself or anyone directly close to me so far. So that's good news, I guess. I mean, I'm still working. I work from home anyway. That's fine. It's actually as bad as what it is. It's happened at a decent time for me because it means I get to stay home and be around for my baby's sort of formative few months. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of stuff that I probably would have missed if I was going into work every day that I get
Yeah.
to be around for at the moment. So that's a plus side for me. I'm still working. We're still going all right. None of my close friends or family have been. We had a linked in the family. We had one of the people that was on the Ruby Princess was a distant sort of family member of mine. So that was a bit of a downer, but direct family and good mates and everything, we're all good. So
That's good to hear.
just being at home, practicing the golf swing, helping out with the baby and working pretty much.
Yeah. TC?
Yeah, mate. I'm pretty much the same as Justin. Actually, my work hasn't been affected at all so far. being in the trade industry. I think we were sort of, they just kept us going basically. But I think what we might be affected a few months down the track when all these people, people that have been affected might not be putting money into building houses. And I know there's been a few contracts fall through and whatnot, but so far so good. We've been going good. My wife's actually, she's in marketing, and she actually works for a childcare company, so she's been flat out. With obviously all this stuff coming out with the free childcare and everything, so she's been heavy in the office. Well, they've sort of been working from home too, so luckily both of us have kept our jobs, which is great. My boss actually told me when it all sort of happened, he rang me, he said, "Oh, look, mate, you might not have a job by Friday." And then so that was a bit stressful, but we've been fine, thank God.
That's good. Chinga, you been affected by it?
No, we went home about 4 weeks ago. So I'm in software as well. I've been working from home. It's been my 4th week at home. I'm now on leave till the 28th, so they basically got us to take all our leave. As a company, we've planned out to the end of June. So when I go back on the 28th, we go to 4 days. 80 people. So we basically said everyone goes to 4 days. Everyone takes a little bit of pain. Instead of like departments taking more pain than others, we take a little bit of pain each. And we should get through. But I think it's just about it being organised. If you've got a mortgage, make sure that's organised. Your credit cards, all that sort of stuff. Get all that sort of stuff organised now. If you draw on your super, put it in play now. You don't have to take it, but if you need to, you have the option there ready to go. And just being a bit more organised. I think that I'm expecting to probably go back July, I would say. I think that we're through the worst of it by now. The cases are coming down every day, and I think if we all doing the right thing, then going forward, that hopefully we can get back by the end of July.
What industry do you service, Chinga?
So we look after all the software for all the hair and beauty salons and clinics. Basically, most of the hair salons that can trade if they want to, if they choose to. So they close voluntarily. If they have, we've got other ones that are closed. We went out there and basically just gave them all 50% off their subscription, because it's obviously being a subscription-based service. You've got that income coming in every month. So we basically gave them 50% off for 2 months, which will get us through to the end of June.
That's
and then
generous.
We'll reassess. Yeah, it is. But you've got to explain to people, their most important asset now in any business that's closed is their data.
Yep.
That's what they're going to be using to open up and contact customers. So
we service the real estate industry, so we haven't really slowed down at all, because in order for them to keep operating right now, they need that database. So
it's interesting times, but it's like anything, we'll get through it.
Yeah, we all gotta cop it on the chin a little bit and just get through it,
Mate, human race is very resilient. We'll get through it.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed it doesn't last too much longer, and no one's terribly impacted long term. Football wise, we'll I suppose talk about the situation now. There's talk that we might be allowed back to train, for all intents and purposes, through July, with a end of July start. That's the latest, I suppose, we've got. If we do start then, season's going to have to drag on till October, November. What do we think about that? I know it's going to ruin a couple of end of season trips that have been pre-planned in October.
No.
It's going to get put back.
It feels like the season drags on that long anyway, really, by the end of it. So it won't be all that different.
Are we happy to play midweek weekend?
Shit, yeah.
100%.
We were talking before we came on. Me, Chinga, and Nabby, I think, were the only 3 on at the time. And it's the only option for me. If you're going to do it, if you're going to play a senior season, it's got to be done Saturday, Wednesday, or Saturday, Tuesday, for as many weeks as you can, just to get the season done. Like when they start talking about 2 games a weekend and reducing the amount of time you play games, that it's not football.
No, that's ridiculous.
The quality's going to suffer if you're playing 2 games in 3 days.
Yeah.
Like I said, players would rather play than train. So if you're going to be playing midweek, there's going to be a session you're going to miss. They'd rather play a game. Your
Yep.
training session is going to be a bit lighter. So you're basically going to have your 2 games, you'll be training in between, and you're going to be having fairly light sessions, you would think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we normally, if we play on a Wednesday night, our Thursday, 90% of the time, the last few years, we've went round to Redcliffe Dolphins and just done a pool session. The lads are in there for half an hour, and then we pop into the league's club. We watch whichever NRL games on the TV and get
Slap a 50 through the pokes.
Yeah,
And
chuck a pineapple.
get a
through.
carvery. Yeah,
That's
so
it.
I'm happy to do Wednesday night games, so it means we pop round and watch the NRL on the Thursday.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
all for it.
Abby, just thinking, you obviously got injured right at the start of the year. If it delays itself until November, is there a chance you'll be back for finals?
Oh, I'm already back.
Nabs is back.
You mad bastard.
Shortest
Should have
cruise
not-
ship injury ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look,
Get fit.
Nabs thought it was going to repair itself.
Yeah. So I've got no ACL. That's all good. There's
Just
players.
drink that
can come
coconut
before.
water, brother.
Yeah. But to be honest, it's obviously worked out perfect for me because this time off has been able to give myself a bit of time to do some more rehab, get it stronger, work on a couple of things that I'd maybe stopped doing because I thought it was obviously repaired. So for me, it's a bit of a blessing in disguise because it felt like I'd done that whole pre-season, got fit, and then got the injury against Logan, which was an injury I'd obviously done 18 months ago. So for me now, it's just about managing it and figuring out a way to play through it. So yeah, this has been a blessing for me. So I'll hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll definitely be there playing finals at the end.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. I mean, what they might do is actually knock finals on the head and just play for a top spot and promotion and relegation. But
You reckon
you're going to delay.
You reckon they'll do promotion, depending on how they go with getting the way? Because like you say, if they can fit 2 rounds into in a midweek, then that'll be fine. But if they go to say, let's just do 1 round, then really can't have promotion.
Well, I suppose my view on that would be, if you're not going to have promotion or relegation, why bother having half a season?
Yeah.
Just wait till next year. Like, if you're going to fight tooth and nail to get a season on, there has to be something at the end of it for players and teams to try and achieve, avoid. So yeah, if they say, look, we're just going to play the season out, and you'll still have champions, but it's all for fun.
Yeah.
Then clubs, if clubs are paying wages,
they're not going to be paying.
they're not going to pay that.
No.
You wouldn't think so.
For the QPL, for example, like if they did want to shorten the season by 4 weeks, then you would can the final series, because realistically, in the QPL, no one really. I mean, you want to win whatever you can win, whatever trophies on offer, but the main prize is promotion. So if you wanted to knock it, if you wanted to miss out for 4 games, you just bin the final series and go, all right, guys, we're going to play the 2 rounds, and whoever wins the league is promoted, and then that's it.
Well, if you put it another way, so I'll ask the 2 Leeds fans and I'll ask the Liverpool fan in the group, if in professional English football, for example, if at the end of Liverpool's season, so Liverpool win the league, 25 points, and then you get told we're going to have a 4-week final series, and you don't win it, how bothered would you be? Same with Leeds, you've got promoted, but then you get knocked out in the first round of the finals. Like, you couldn't give a monkey's heart on, really, could you?
Wouldn't care.
It doesn't matter.
Don't give a fuck. Like if you win the league, like you probably do want to try and win the grand final, but you've won the league. You're the best team over 25 rounds or whatever it is in the QPL, MPL, EPL is even more. But
yeah,
I wouldn't care. Wouldn't care.
Nah. I've always said, but since I've been coaching anyway, you only really want to, not only, the grand final becomes a lot more important if you haven't won the league. But if you've won the league, it's a bonus, isn't it?
It's a day. And it's
a good day.
Everyone of that sudden death.
Yeah.
That's what you love about grand finals. But at the end of the day, they don't mean shit.
Yeah.
You haven't won.
No, I'd agree with that. Well, look,
Fair.
I think we'll get on with the quiz.
Yeah.
So, Chinga, you're going to look after it. We've all got our paper, our pens, but we're at your whim here. So, crack away, mate.
We'll
Crayon.
start off with the NPL.
Ooh,
Right,
NPL.
Now, I got told that I have to, it's from the last 10 years. Okay?
Yeah.
I'll start with the NPL.
Yeah.
First question. Name the 3 clubs in the NPL that have won both the Premiership and the Grand Final. Actually, 4 clubs. A lie.
How many?
4 clubs have won the Premiership and the Grand Final. Bonus point if you can name them. Another bonus point if you can name the year.
Not a chance.
So are we getting a point for each one, or do we have to get all of them to get a point?
Yeah, you get a point for each one. And then if you can name who they are.
There's 14.
Yeah, there's 4 teams. If you name the year, you get another point. You don't have to name the year.
Four, do they? Fuck, I can't even think of 4 NPL clubs.
NPL in the last 10 years, so state league count?
Last 10 years. Well, not even the last 10 years. The NPL's been going for 8 years.
Ooh.
Oh.
I bet everyone's
I've got this.
first 3.
I've got a blind guess, but we'll see.
4, you say, Chinga?
Pardon?
4 teams.
4 clubs who won both the Premiership and the Grand Final in the same season.
Can we call a friend? Any chance?
Yep. Who's got a call?
Hang on, I'm calling Chinga. Hang on.
None of my mates have a clue anyway. All on the piss.
All right.
Oh, hang on. Oh, shit.
How long have we got, by the way?
Definitely got 3. Yeah, count us down. Surely it's a...
Oh, you got 30 seconds.
Oh, hang on.
All right.
That's a...
I've got
I've
4
got
written
this.
down.
I've got this.
Benny's
First
all
one,
right.
Chinga. I haven't got all of them. There's a couple of guesses in there.
That's all right.
Fuck.
Ready?
4 different clubs. Let's go. What do we got?
And you're wrong.
Ben, you're the closest.
Fuck off, Tom.
Who's holding that up? Who's this? TC?
No,
No.
TC's nailed it.
Got 3.
TC's nailed it.
3. Who we got here? Nabby got 3.
Dusty, what are you doing?
Got
I went Lions, but then I
2.
Dusty, you're fuck.
Oh,
Benny, you got all 4.
Got the wrong years.
Yeah, and you got Palm Beach and MBU mixed up.
forgot about that.
Fuck!
Yeah, you were close.
hang on. Hang on.
Brighton looks decent here, eh?
Oh, I'm an idiot.
I had the right
Palm
year for
Beach,
Palm Beach and I changed it.
Strikers haven't won a grand final, have they?
2015, Lions 2018. Strikers have never won the league and the grand final. They've won the league, but they haven't won the grand final.
Does that mean Benny tied?
That means
No.
I'm winning.
Benny nailed you. He got like
Yeah,
7.
Chingy.
Oh,
Chi-
okay.
Yeah.
Pull it off.
Yeah. Come
Pulled
on.
off.
Second question.
Before we
Second question.
before we go ahead, there's
Yeah.
got to be some sort of punishment for the loser.
Who lost?
You did.
No, I
Dick.
mean overall.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
overall.
Who lost that one? Me?
No.
But let's
Dusty's coming
think
up.
of one.
Dusty had-
Just be having a think, Dusty, on a forfeit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Whoever comes last,
Names their ugly 11.
either you've either got to shave your hair or bleach it before the next episode. Next
Oh,
question,
God.
please, Chinga.
Next question.
He's
All
lost
right.
up getting Dave, bro.
Capital One, 2019.
Yeah.
Which 2 clubs were relegated?
Capital One. Oh.
You don't want to make them too easy.
I don't even know
Ready?
who played in Capital One.
I'll wait till the lads are done. Pour myself some more wine.
Yeah,
I'm drinking
well-
more red wine than Tyrion Lannister.
What do you got there, TC?
North Pine and Moggle.
You got 1.
I've got Pine Hills and Moggle.
Yep.
Well, you've got to give me a bit more fucking time, lads. I only got one. I went Sanford like a retard.
Oh, and Ipswich
Well-
City and Moggle.
Nabs is shaving his head.
I don't know who it was.
Yes, please.
Moggle, you got one. So Dusty got one. Benny
Oh,
got
man.
one. Pine Hills and Moggle.
Oh, Benny.
So does Benny got 2 then?
Benny got 2.
Oh,
Yeah, but Benny wrote these
You got
questions.
1 TC.
get a fuck.
Yeah, true. Did North Pine get relegated from someone?
North Pine stayed up, I think.
Oh, do they?
Pine,
BPL.
they stayed up. There's Pine Hills and Moggle.
Yeah. Unless North Pine got relegated to...
To Capital One.
They might have got. I think they went down to Capital One. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
From BPL.
All right, question 3.
All right. Question 3. Including this year, how many seasons has the FQPL gone for?
Including this year.
Including this year. You're all wrong. 4.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Look it up on the internet. It's right.
Google's not always right, Chinga.
Did you Wikipedia this, Chinga?
Website, so I could be wrong too.
I played in all 3.
Including this year?
It said including this year. 2020, 2018.
So Power won the first one.
Yeah.
Talk it up.
Sunny Coast won the second.
And then this is the third.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You wrote the questions,
Yeah.
mate. What are you talking about?
Wrong then. All right,
Either we're all wrong or we're all right. It doesn't matter.
No, it's
Like
been. This
no
is
one
the
put
third
4.
year. This is the
No one
third.
put 4, so it doesn't matter.
This is David Brent.
This is the third year.
Gareth Keenan.
Quizmaster. I'm Quizmaster, so
All right. Well, we all
So the
the
last,
same, so it doesn't matter.
all right, BPL question.
Yeah.
Since 2009, which club has won the most BPL premierships and how many for a bonus point?
Since 2009.
Since 2009.
Last 10 years.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Jesus H. Christ.
Good questions, Chinga.
Really good question.
Oh, the next one's a crack up, TC.
Fuck. It's got to be.
Yeah, that's. Can I copy Duffy's
Dusty
answer?
wrong.
wrong. I'll have another go then.
Premiership.
Yeah, Dusty, you're done.
Premiership.
I'm gonna
winner.
go-
Didn't
I'm gonna
Bulls
go
got
Premiership.
money for 2 years, mate, before they went broke.
I'm going to go 3.
Premiership, the grand final, or the league.
The league, Premiership.
Rovers and 3.
What do you got, Nabby?
That means Taringa Rovers.
No,
Well, I was
Roche-
already doing that, but
the Rochdale
Maybe-
Rovers will be there.
All right, so Nabby, you got 1. Lions is correct. Benny, you got 2 points because it's Lions with 3.
There's a
Fucking
fair
hell.
bit of favouritism going on here, I reckon.
Piece of
Yeah,
piss, this Chinga.
You reckon I said any questions? All
I reckon
right.
Ben's got his Google open as well.
I reckon Benny sent these questions to you when he asked you to host.
He did.
Nah.
He did. Okay, 2018. TC, you'll get this one.
Mhm.
Which 2 members of this panel were the winners of the Sweet Pride of 9 and which team won?
Which was bullshit, by the way. You say 2018?
2018.
Hang on. When did we play in it?
We played 2017 and 18.
what's the
think-
question? Which 2?
No.
Which
Shit.
2 are here?
One played and one was the manager.
Right,
make it
okay. Yep. All right. Hang on, can we...
Yeah, well-
Yeah.
Mighty Leeds, TC and Chinga.
Leeds scum.
What a great side that was too, TC.
Brilliant. What a management.
Aye. Yeah, because all of you were Leeds fans in that team, by the way.
Was that, and then the year before when Phil Davis was meant to be our manager and he didn't turn up?
Yeah, he was meant to make us sandwiches as well.
Yeah, and he brushed us.
Everyone's saying we stacked the team. We had Chris Carroll in goal.
Yeah. To be fair.
Stacked.
Davidson,
way better than me.
fucking hell.
Peter Davidson has an educated left peg.
Hey, Daniel Cunha has never heard of Leeds United until that day.
Hey, we won something, didn't we?
Daniel Cunha, I'll have you know, Daniel Cunha's grandmother is from Yorkshire.
That's true. That's true.
She
Well,
loves the Yorkshire.
First NPL Grand Final was in 2013. It was Olympic versus Brisbane City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Who was the man of the match? I'll make it easier for you. I'll give you a hint. It wasn't someone on the winning side.
Ooh. Well, that changes things.
Done it.
It was very controversial. Everyone thought it was Kazua Ito, but it wasn't.
I remember the
Really?
controversy, but I don't remember who it was.
Yeah.
I've got a name.
I'm going to change it. I'm going to
Shannon
change
Brady.
it.
Matty.
Gold.
Pickens.
Incorrect, TC, although he had a blinder that day.
Wait, what's that? Who's that guy?
That's the only
played
City
for
player I
City
know.
overseas? What was his name?
What?
Which one?
Oh.
No.
The guy that played overseas.
No.
Kind of.
And Murray didn't
Yeah.
even play.
The guy that went
Maybe.
overseas.
Kenny Dougal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't Kenny Dougal.
Oh, thought I was onto
Jesus
something, man.
Christ. Who was at City? Oh.
Paul McCullough.
Papadopoulos. Wasn't he there then?
No, he wasn't there then.
Only a keeper.
I have a blind guess.
Wasn't Stone. You probably never guess.
Who even played for City in 2013? I can't even
I'm going
remember.
to tell you who it was because you're never going to guess.
Hang on, wait. Dusty's writing something down.
Dusty's got. What do you got there, Dusty?
Brian Lara.
It was young Jay Jew.
Jay Jew.
Centre
Who's
midfielder.
that?
He was man of the match in the grand final.
That
Jay
sounds
Jew.
controversial.
There was a big
Sounds-
controversy because everyone said that it should have been Kazui.
That name sounds made up. I'm gonna lie to you.
No,
Is that Bruce Lee's training partner?
he's had about 4 or 5 clubs, hasn't he, Chinga?
JJ went to Souths, I think, for a while.
Played for Wolves. Wolves under Dykeman.
No, that was oh yes, he did. That's true. He did go to Wolves. I don't think he's playing anymore. He came from the K League.
And he went to UQ. He played for UQ.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember this
He's had
guy.
a few. He's had a
Yeah,
few.
so
He
do I.
came from the K League club. He actually came from a K League club.
Wow.
Yeah.
How good.
He would have played for Albany Creek under Glockner. Sure.
No, he didn't play under
Nah.
Nick.
No.
Well,
There was a few Asians there, but wasn't
Cheeky.
there was. All right. Here's a women's football question.
Yes, I'm on here.
Which NPL women's teams don't have a men's team in the NPL, QPL, or BPL?
Oh.
You say which teams?
Yeah. So which teams haven't got a men's team in the NPL, the QPL, the BPL, and there's 2?
I've got. Is this a little bit of a trick question?
That's not a trick question.
2.
I don't know who.
he?
I got asked to ask a women's football question, so
No, that's good. You've really stumped us here.
Where's Hanno? Let me call Hanno.
Yeah. To be fair, like.
I was going to say the Gap, but
Yeah, I got.
keep going.
Yeah. Gaffa
I mean-
BPL, aren't they?
No,
Fuck, they are. They
Are
are.
they? No, they're not.
All right,
Yeah.
well, they're not.
Gappa
They
Cap
are.
1.
They get relegated. Nah, Gaffa BPL.
Nah, I
Chinga,
think
what are you
they're
on
BPL.
about?
No, they're not.
Oh, Chinga. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
is
they're
it-
BPL.
Gap
I've
would
got-
be BPL now.
I got the same answers as Benny here, but I feel like there's another one
I'll
then.
give you the gap, all right?
Yeah.
There's one other.
I'm pretty sure the Gap's BPL.
So I've got none. Fuck, who was it? So they're in the NPL.
No, no.
women's NPL. Madruba?
You want to know who they are?
Yeah,
I'm,
come on.
I'm done. I've only got QAS.
Maybe the Gap and QAS.
That's what Benny had.
Yeah, I know.
You
I'm
gave
going to
me
yell
one.
it out.
Two.
You see the answer, am I?
I had QAS.
I think the Gap might be in the BPL.
That's right. I'll give you that answer.
All right,
Did
cool.
everyone get the QAS?
Yep, QAS.
I'll give you all 2 points for that.
I'm on the board.
Nabby has smurfed 2 points there because he offered up nothing.
Boggle. I boggle. I don't even know what I was saying.
This is a long question. So this is the last question because it's long.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the last question.
This is the last question, but it's quite long and it's going to take you a while.
Right.
How many clubs have played in the NPL since its inception in 2013? And can you name them all? And that includes current teams in the NPL.
I know.
Fuck.
It's going to take us forever, that.
Or do you want me to tell you how many and then you can name them?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that as a group. But
All right.
don't tell it. Oh, 22.
22.
All right. So let's write this down.
As we go.
Lions,
Yep.
Gold Coast Knights,
Yep.
Power, Olympic,
Yep.
Capella Bar,
Yep.
Raw,
Yep.
City,
Yep.
Palm Beach,
Yep.
Gold Coast United,
Yeah, they're here. Yep.
Mackay with
East.
Sunday Miners,
Yes.
Magpies, something or other.
Southwest Queensland Thunder.
Southwest Queensland Thunder. Yep.
Redlands.
North Queensland,
Yes.
Cairns.
Yes.
Heat,
not Logan.
Logan. The Heat. Yep.
we got Wanderers and Fire.
Western Pride.
Western Pride. Yep.
Has anyone said Power?
Yep.
Yeah, me.
Damn it.
Shock.
We said Olympic yet?
Yep.
How many's that?
Fuck, one. I've lost count now. 1,
You're
2.
the quiz master.
I know. 6, 7.
But we're looking for 22 and we've got 24.
Yeah.
There's a couple you haven't named. There's one that played for one season. Well, there's 2 that played for one season.
CQ Energy.
You?
Oh, the
Oh.
Bundaberg Spirit.
Malaysians.
Yes.
The Malaysian team.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremiah Muda.
Oh, forgot about the Malaysians, eh?
Yeah.
Did
1 year.
Did Energy play NPL, Duff?
1 year.
Yeah,
About,
early
Yeah.
days.
about 4
They,
games.
they didn't even last the season, did they?
They
Yeah,
probably
like
folded
games.
halfway
They're
through.
playing Rugby Park.
I watched Antonio Murray score about 6 against them, and I think they folded about 2 weeks later.
No, he's pretty good
Yeah.
though, Antonio. So that's not their fault. Gold Coast City.
Gold Coast.
Perth City.
Yep. You're 22.
We got them all.
You got
We
East.
got-
East.
Have
No
you
one
know-
said
I said East earlier.
Did you say Cairns and Far North Queensland Heat? Are they?
yes.
Are we going both of them?
EFC were 2 different clubs.
2 different clubs. Okay.
We can't be far off now.
Was QAS a part of this back in the day or not?
QIS,
Yeah, they were. Nab,
Yeah.
well done. Good
They
stuff,
were.
Nab.
they were. Strikers.
Yeah, we said shock.
How'd we forget
hell.
strikers?
I said strikers.
I feel like we all just sort of
Western
felt like someone
Pride?
else did that.
Western
You got
Pride.
them all.
He got pride.
We got Pride.
You got them all. Yeah, Western
Yeah,
Pride.
sweet. Well done.
Good job, boys. Well done,
Yeah.
bench.
There's a fair few,
Well done,
though. Like,
Ben.
that's a lot to have played in.
Yeah.
It's only 8 years old.
Yeah,
That is a
true.
lot.
And to think of that, Chinga, to think of that, 4 of those 8 years, Fire shouldn't have been playing in the NPL.
Absolutely, 100%.
Ew.
Hiya,
Oh,
hiya, hiya.
No Cairns anymore. No Townsville. No
Rockhampton.
Rockhampton.
That's a shame. That's a shame, actually. What's the
No.
common denominator there, really? Like the regional teams just can't fund it, really, can they? They can't.
Well, sometimes they
Well-
can, but then they're getting belted every week. Not Cairns and Q, but Rocky.
Cairns were competitive even when they pulled out. You know, they had that good FFA Cup run, did well against Sydney FC.
Cairns weren't.
Jamie Carroll. I had
Cairns were a cracking side actually.
They weren't even paying money.
Away trip.
No, they weren't.
They were doing
money.
it on pretty much nothing.
They
just wanted to play.
Players didn't get paid.
Nah.
Do you reckon?
So
Do you
it.
reckon that Cairns team were as good as the Townsville team from like 4 or 5 years ago with Sean Burke, Josh Searle, those blokes that were or even back when the Fury were around, when those guys trying to push into that A-League setup?
I think so. I think they can. Well,
Cairns played the final, didn't it? When it was
they made a final, they lost against Redlands.
Yeah.
Last minute.
Mm.
Yeah.
Cairns were a good side. They were pretty consistent most of the time. Like, it wasn't an easy.
Tell you what, that was a tough place to go up to Cairns. Like, you play them early in the year and you go up there and you play at 6 and it's like bloody 35 degrees still, about 89%
it's fucking worth it though, isn't it? When you get to stop in Gilligan's.
I mean,
it was harder in QSL when you had to go to Mariba. Because you get to Cairns.
We played them in Mariba and we played them in Innisfail.
Yeah, we went to Innisfail when we were at Olympic. We went to Innisfail too. That was disgusting.
You still get a night out in Cairns?
Yeah, still go back. We got to drive back. We played.
Oh, sorry. We didn't go Innisfail. We played Townsville and Ayr.
We played Townsville and
That was disgusting. Yeah, that was bad.
And Ingham, they all hate the Fury. And it's an Italian town. So you can imagine City go there. We had like 1,000 people in this little stand all screaming every time City touched the ball. Every time the Fury touched the ball. Had the best feed we ever had.
Just touching on that then. We've obviously done the quiz. I think we know who won.
Yeah, you won.
Yeah.
Who lost actually? Because there's a shade.
Yeah, who came last?
Or a blonde.
There is a last. Now you got 10. Oh, Dusty, you're gone, mate.
Oh, that hairline's gone.
It's on its way anyway.
Be a man.
I'm doing both. I'm shaving and it's going blonde.
Blonders.
Robert Perez here when looking at you in the camera.
Talking about me?
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Good looking bloke. Bobby Perez.
I say Gareth Keenan.
I should have been a quizmaster.
Touching on what we just talked about there, is there scope for regional teams then? It's a great thought. I think having to travel around Queensland and play games, but is it viable?
No.
No.
Queensland's too big a state.
They need a Northern Conference. I mean, like if New South Wales do a Northern Conference,
like Newcastle teams,
a quarter of the state. Yeah, quarter of the size. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What I was thinking about the other day, which I thought might have. What's that? Sorry, Chinga?
You can do it in New South Wales because like Northern New South Wales comp, like Newcastle's 2 hours drive from Sydney. 2.5 hours drive. It's easy to. It's even if you Cairns and Townsville, Mackay, you still got to fly.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Like people are talking about, they should have their own conference. It's still travel, and it's travel for shite standard of football.
It's that or not be it. Like, well, who? Yeah, I mean, they've tried it. How many times have they tried it? They've been trying it since the 80s, even earlier than that, the 70s. You know what I mean? Like, it always comes back to they can't afford it. Like, it's the travel distance is just ridiculous. Like Dustin, I know from growing up in central Queensland, like you go to rep tournaments and you're on a bus for 8 hours to Townsville, and then another 4 hours or so to Cairns. Like it's a lot of travel.
We even did that playing in the old QSL for the Cougars.
Yeah.
Whenever we came to Brisbane, we'd fly. But if we had to go to Townsville or even to Cairns, one of the trips to Cairns, we did on a bus.
The bus.
I remember going to Cairns on a bus. I think we went Townsville and Cairns like for a rep tournament, just back to back.
Yeah.
And it's I mean, like you can imagine, like sitting on a bus for that long. It's tough.
But it was cheaper than flying to Brisbane and then to Cairns from Brisbane and then back to Brisbane to Rocky home.
That's the problem. The flight routes are difficult. But the other thing is too, like, when you guys were younger, like all the good players who played at could play at a high level came to Brisbane. And even when I was younger, like you're a Craig Collins and people like that, Stephen Starr, and they would come down and play in Brisbane because it was a stronger comp, and they'd probably go to uni or whatever down here. Yeah. So the better players will gravitate to a better comp if that's what's available.
How you doing, everyone? Tom Carroll from Total Compression here. If you are like me and find yourself running for the fun of it during this isolation period, please jump across to www.totalcompression.com.au or our Facebook page at Total Compression and Instagram at Total Compression to get yourself an isolation pack. So how's the week been, boys? Up to much?
Staying indoors.
Staying indoors, are you?
Keeping isolated.
Keeping that isolation.
Just trying to sell a house, mate, and it's a bad time.
Yeah, nightmare.
Mr. Cell team, maybe.
No, it's not.
Josh and Jake and the boys.
It's not. But I'm beginning to wish I had gone with Mr. Cell team.
Probably
to be honest. Yeah, I know they're backed by the fastest growing real estate brand in the country, and the marketing.
Freedom Property Group, I believe.
You know a bit about real estate, don't you, Dust?
I know a little bit about it, yeah. I probably would have gone with Mr. Cell team if I was you, but...
Well, the thing is as well with them, I'm kicking myself now because I know that the attention to detail is 100% spot on. They'll go above and beyond to get a result for you. If you've got a property and you want a tenant, they can probably help you get one. Did you know that?
Lease, sell, they'll find you something to buy.
Yeah.
Really?
That's what I've heard.
They pretty much do everything, mate.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know all that. Now it's too late. I've gone with someone else.
How was that experience?
I don't think it was as good as if I'd went with Cell. I'm being honest.
I'm sure Joshy and Jake and the boys will get you sorted.
They'll be waiting in the wings in case that one.
So look, I think what I would say is, if anyone is in the market, looking to sell, looking to buy, looking to rent, hit up the Mr. Cell team. Josh Sherwood, Jake Sherwood, any of the boys.
Interesting beast. Then you go to Pine Hills, it's completely different again. So
Leo Sirianni. What a journey you're in for.
I've known Leo since we were kids. I love the bloke to death. And Philpa actually sent me a message when he found out I was going to be managing the team, and he kind of went, "Mate, he's a mess. He needs you." And I'm like, and honestly, he is. But like, I think you've spoken about it before. There's something special about Leo.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, I'd go along with that. Yeah, he's just infectious, isn't he?
Well, he's got his own aura as well, doesn't
he? Yeah,
he's got an aura.
Yeah, definitely got an aura.
These players will run into a burning building for him.
Yeah,
it's amazing, and we've got a good squad. We've got a good squad.
You know what it is though, like if you feel like your boss or your coach or something would do the same thing in return for you, then why wouldn't you do that for him?
Yeah,
exactly. You know what?
I've never played for Leo or anything, but that's a feeling I get from him.
He's nailed it there, because you said, if your boss would do the same thing for you. What I will say about Leo, he'd probably go beyond. He's that kind of guy. He goes beyond.
So anything I will say about Leo, he gets a bit too close sometimes, and I've had to have a chat to him about that. Like you've got to separate at some point, and he gets really, really close.
Yeah, sometimes
a little bit too close. But I think he's starting to learn to draw that line. And I think that he is great as that's why I said he would have been perfect at City working with Cozzy on the culture side of the team. He would have been fantastic.
Yeah. And
he would have kept the squad together. People wouldn't have moved on because they would have wanted to be part of that atmosphere. That's what he creates. Like he is a special guy in that way.
Yeah. But hopefully we get back on the park and Pine Hills can kick on, because I think if we can and he can have a good year, then they're the type of team who could bounce through the leagues, and it's a nice base down there, Pine Hills.
Oh, absolutely, and for me, it's 5 minutes from home. That was the attraction. It's 5 minutes from home, and the commitment is really high. It's like, he said to me, "What can you give me?" I said, "1 night a week in the games." He said, "Mate, that's perfect. That's all I want." Yeah. And he'll get someone in to help out on another night and whatever. So it all works perfectly. But he's like I said, there's something special about Leo. He's a bit like the Pied Piper.
But even with Leo as well, Leo being in charge of it all, but the stuff he was talking to us about how he set the club up at the moment and how they've got everything there ready to go to actually bounce through the leagues, like you said, Benny.
Absolutely.
And when that can eventually happen, I mean, yeah, it'd be good for us to sort of sit back and watch and see what they can do, and especially with him in charge. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty keen to see how they get on anyway.
He's smart because he knows the level he's at right now is Cap 2. So he knows what it takes to keep those players happy. So there's a players' lounge there. There's a fridge full of beers. You know, we have a barbecue after training. Like Jamal Spelter finishes training 10 minutes earlier than everybody, so he can start cooking the barbecue. So, but
how do we get a run there?
That's what motivates those players at Cap 2. Cap 1, there'll probably be a little bit different motivation, and BPL will be different. He'll adjust as he needs to, as he goes. So
he's done it before too. So
absolutely.
So he can see the bigger picture.
Absolutely. And he said, I'm here for 3 years. And that's what he said to me. He goes, if you're going to commit, I need you for 3 years. You need to commit to me for 3 years. Because it's a team that's going to get this club up. I said, that's fine. So,
100%.
But no, he's completely different. But no, they're both very unique. I've worked under some really good coaches. Those two in particular, both really unique.
Yeah.
And that it's been fun to work with them.
Yeah. Well,
Benny, we've lost you.
Easy.
Looks like the Gaffa's internet's just shut itself. It's just the.
Is he having a stroke?
am I back or what?
Hey,
Hands up if I'm back.
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, all right. Fingers crossed we can get this season on.
Oh, Benny.
Benny, come on, mate.
Benny, come on, mate.
Hey, fingers crossed we can get the season back up and running.
Oh, where?
Am I back?
Oh, where the lads?
Am I back?
You're back.
You're back.
All right, let's try and finish this off. Let's try and finish this off. It's come to the end. I think we've had a good time now. We've had a quiz. We've covered quite a few topics.
That seemed like that was like a week ago, the quiz.
It was a good quiz. I fucked all the questions up. It was a good quiz.
I still maintain the Gaffa in the BPL, but anyway. Move on. It was a good quiz. Benny's frozen again.
Benny's a stroke face on again.
Wait, Benny, I know you're vinegar stroke now.
Fucking hell. Am I on back or what?
Yeah, you're right.
You're back.
All right. Look, been a great episode, lads. And
no way. No.
You got to leave this in. Don't edit this out. This is gold.
Nah, this is
surely.
Xander, keep it in.
Tell us when I'm back on.
You're back on.
You're back
on. All right. Been a great episode.
Here we go again.
Start recording the ads again.
Yeah, fully.
Fucking hell. Been a great episode, lads, and we'll do it again some other time. Chinga, thanks for coming on.
Thanks, man. You're doing a great job. Local football.
I'll finish that off. Thanks for coming on, mate. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
We'll see you all next time on the subs bench.
Yeah, for you, Dusty.
Let's go, Chinga. This is our year, mate. Marching on together. Let's hope we get back.
Absolutely.
Hey, thanks, buddy. When you start moving again.